Hello, welcome to Survival ABCs. This video is going to be about the EDC Backpack. For those of you who either don't know or are a little rusty on it, EDC stands for Everyday Carry. For the longest time I've had an everyday carry backpack without even knowing it's called the EDC. I've always referred to it as my go-to-town backpack. This backpack is a Condor, I can't remember what it's called actually right off the top of my head, but I will put it down in the description. I just got it yesterday, and it's a neat little backpack, small, lightweight, but fits nicely in my bag. So first off, I got a nice climbing carabiner, heavy duty one. This one is just a regular for clipping on some extra little things. The backpack itself is really nice. It's got some nice space to it. It's got a nice big open pouch on the back here. It's got one smaller pouch for all the finer stuff, and then the big overall opening for all my more bigger things. So I figured I'd show off some of the things that I've got in my EDC backpack. In the near future, when the colder temperatures roll in, I'm definitely be carrying a little bit more than what I have now, just more than the sake of warm clothing. So first off, I got basically it's a waterproof bag. This is the medium sized one, North 49. It's pretty good, did me pretty well in my winter backpack last year. In the green bag that I have underneath here, I keep these items. I got fingerless wool gloves. I got these work gloves here. And this right here is actually a Call of Duty Ghosts ski mask. I believe this one is the Keegan ski mask. I want to keep a ski mask in my bag just for the sake of colder temperatures, and I can't seem to find my other ski masks at the moment, so I figured I'd just include this one in there for now. I probably will change it later on. And like I said, there'll be some more warm clothing as time goes on, like it's more and more cold. Next, I obviously have my survival scarf, really comes in handy. I do have a video of it on my channel, you can definitely check out if you'd like. I have an SOL emergency blanket. Definitely comes in handy in case of a situation where I might have to make an emergency camp. I also got a small roll of toilet paper. There are a lot of parks in the city area that I like to go exploring in, but unfortunately in the off season they do have public restrooms, but they are locked. So unfortunately, when you gotta go, you gotta go, and there's a long ways to walk for the nearest bathroom depending on what time of day it is. So it's nice to carry a little bit of toilet paper around. I got a spork and spoon. I also got a little pouch of a military MRE. This one here is beans. I've decided that I'm not going to carry my pot and my stove in this backpack simply because for the weight wise. And I'm going to be in the city anyways, so I can always buy something to eat while I'm down there, but I will want to keep something like this around with me just in case. If like I said, I'm in the park somewhere and there's nowhere to get any food, so it's nice to have a little bit of a snack with me. I will be adding some other snacks in my bag soon, so this is just what I have at the moment. And of course, there's my little pouch bag for this camera that I'm holding right now. I got some spare batteries in it as well for the camera. Here I've got some spare AAA batteries for a flashlight and camera. I got some spare change for buying some food or water or anything like that. There's going to be more change soon. And I also got a little bag there for my subway tokens. Next, I got some little tools here. I've got my flashlight. It takes one AA battery. I got a nice Spyderco knife that I picked up just today. It's really, really freaking sharp, and I really like it so far. I've heard a lot of really good things for it, and the price was just right for it, so I figured I'd go and grab it. In this container here, which I'm not going to open up, but in there I got a small fire making kit. Got a ferro rod, some heavy duty matches, a cigarette lighter, and a wet fire tinder in there. Hard to believe such with a small case, but I managed to stuff it all in there. The elastic bands help keep the container closed. And then here I got my camping Swiss Army knife. I've got a can opener and my emergency glass breaker and seatbelt cutter there as well. I've got some smaller carabiners for smaller hookups for stuff like this as well. Also got a nice little signaling mirror right there, a nice little compass. Now, of course, obviously, I'm going to be in the city. You know, there's not the really greatest need for either one of those things. But, you know, there have been some places I've been in the city where it's really dark and cloudy days, sometimes even at night. And I honestly have no idea where I'm going. I could be going north or south. I could be going east or west. I don't know. So sometimes it does come in handy to have a little compass with you. And of course I got some maps. I got maps of my town that I live at. I also have a map there of the big city that I go to sometimes and some other cities around the area. It's nice to carry little maps around. You know, everyone's got the GPS, everyone's got their phones and this and that, but I prefer to have the paper right there in front of you. This will last a hell of a lot longer. The batteries could die. People always say, oh yeah, the batteries can die, but I got my charger and I got my solar panel, yada yada yada. But believe me, for me, I'm a low-tech person. I'd rather have the solid copy of maps with me. And they weigh next to nothing anyway, so they hardly take up any space. Next, I've got a little outdoor journal, all weather. It's waterproof as well. I got a pen and a Sharpie marker there with it. I don't generally write with pencils much anymore. It's always been with a pen or a marker. I might include a pencil, but even then, highly doubt it. I barely really use pencils much anymore at all. And then lastly, I got some Ziploc bags, probably about 8 to 10 there. I can't remember exactly, but I keep my phone in that. When I have my keys and my wallet in my backpack, I'll keep it in one of these, especially on those wet days. And they really come in handy, even for organizing things as well, which I might do for some of the stuff later. But anyways, in the near future, I might include some garbage bags, maybe 1 or 2 bags, just for the sake of, in case I find myself in a situation where I spend my night in a park somewhere. I've never actually done that before. I've done it in a ravine once, but that was with an emergency camp, basically having a small fire with an emergency blanket wrapped around me. It was probably the worst case of bad luck I've ever had in my life. I don't want to get into it right now, but maybe in a near future video I'll talk about it. So this is just my everyday carry for now. Some people I've seen on YouTube, they carry their laptop with them. Me personally, I'm not going to carry my laptop. It ain't gonna happen. Never. I don't want to risk breaking it or losing it, getting it stolen. It's just not going to happen. So anyways, this is what I got in my bag for now. As time goes on, I might put in some other things. I might take away some things. I might add a little extra supplies. Like I said, I'm going to be adding some more food into it. You know, there's some more warm clothing. I also have to add a water bottle. As you saw, there was no water bottle there. I'd like to use a Nalgene water bottle, 1 liter bottle, which I do not have. But for now, I'm just going to use a water bag or simply just one of my smaller Clean Canteen water bottles for now. So this is my EDC Everyday Carry Backpack. And like I said, I'll put down in the description what exactly the backpack is. So this is Survival ABCs. I'll see you around. Till next time.